Thank you all for coming up and speaking on behalf of your respective chapters and councils. As a fraternity alum from MSU, I'm proud to be here today. And as Riley hinted, we are in the middle of Greek Week this week. And this is a week where the Greek community, the fraternity sorority community, come out and celebrate and show the community, the rest of the campus, the Wichita Falls community, those 4 pillars that we try to live by every single day. So thank you once again for coming and speaking. Now, I believe that Mac and Connie Kennedy would like to come up to the podium and share a little bit in their perspective about this event, about the future of this building, and about the future of Midwestern State University. So without further ado, Mr. Mac and Connie Kennedy.
President of the J.S. Riddle Foundation. Riddle Foundation has been active on campus for many years. I mean, we have everything from scholarships to buildings named after us, and we're proud to be part of Midwestern. You know, this building was, the speakers have kind of focused on fraternities and sororities. It's going to be a lot more than that. It's going to be a student activity building, and it'll be for all students, and there'll be a lot going on here. You know, with over 25% of the students living on campus now, you know, they need activities on campus to keep them here. And this, I think, will help provide that, and it'll be a beautiful building when it's finished. I'm going to let Connie kind of tell you some of the history of the sorority building that this will be replacing.
Doing some reflections, I pledged Sigma Kappa 50 years ago, and at that time the building to my left was actually still in dormitory format. It was one of the original dormitories on campus. Each sorority had a fourth of the building just like we do now, but it was divided up into really small tiny rooms. The semester that I pledged, then in May of that year, they closed the building, and for a year we met in the student center in classrooms that aren't even there anymore. And they gutted the building and made the 4 suites. So those 4 suites are in relatively the same format that they have been for 50 years. And very little has been done now. I know you're nodding your head. We have struggled for the last, I was sorority advisor for over 26 years, and we spent much of that time trying to figure out what can we do. How can we work around this pillar that's in the big middle of our room that's structural support and we can't get rid of? You know, and so I started meeting with Keith several years ago, probably 5 years ago. What can we do? Where can we go? What they had to, because of the fire codes, we had to quit having our recruitment in the chapter room, which was really a blessing in disguise. We didn't like it. We wanted to stay on campus, but we adjusted and we did it. And then it came to the point that we, like Maddie said, we can't even use the room. The limitation to size is beyond what we are. It's so much lower than what we are that it's basically a useless facility. So I am so excited for this. I have wanted this for the Greek community for ages, and when everything is said and done, there'll be room for more than the 4 sororities, and it'll be really great besides the fact of all the student activities that'll be moving over here. So we're really excited to be a really small part of getting this accomplished. Thank you.
Matt, Connie, thank you very much for your words. But Connie, I do got to call you out a little bit. There's no way that you pledged 50 years ago, maybe 20. I don't appreciate you saying those lies. I refuse to believe it. But, thank you so much for speaking. This is going to be amazing. I would like to ask Dr. Suzanne Shipley to come to the podium and give us some final thoughts and reflections.
I'd like everybody to get to see what this is going to look like while I conclude and thank Mac and Connie. So this is what this building someday. Yes?
We're good.
Yeah, we're good. Someday this will look like this. And the only thing we forgot was the Corvette that's going to be parked right there. I just want to, since we have all this great student turnout, I'd just like you to take a moment and realize that Mac and Connie were you. 50 years ago, they were standing like you, being students like you, and it's just so powerful what they have done for Midwestern State University in their lifetime. You know, I knew Connie maybe 5 minutes before she started telling me we had to have new space for the sororities and fraternities. And she can downplay that a little bit, but she's been, you know, whacking me with this for about 3 years. So it was absolutely no contest. We knew, you know, of Mac's powerful leadership on several foundation boards, but particularly the J.S. Bridwell Foundation, which has really paved the way for this university. And we knew of his love for students and student activities, and it was just such a wonderful privilege to be able to go in and talk to Mac about this project. And it's going to be years before it's here, but it's something we can look forward to for many years. But I'd just like you as students to realize that they have put their effort into this university. They graduated, but they come back constantly to assist us. So I want to challenge all of you here today to think about maybe someday you'll be standing here doing something like this for the university in the city you live in. It doesn't have to be Midwestern, but remember that these public universities have made your life different and have paved the way for your success. And Mac and Connie are a perfect example of how that success comes back to help us succeed further and to make your life better. So on behalf of the university, Mac and Connie, my personal deepest thanks. And now, Connie, we can talk about something else. Maybe your grandchildren. Anyway, thank you very much. We have a small token of our affection here. We can bring these by the office later, but we wanted you to have framed copies of what this was. Thank you very much. Come on, Maverick. How often do you get to have a picture with a mustache? Are you doing it? Yeah, we can do other things.
Okay, we're going to picture choreography this. 3.
All
All
right.
right. 1, 2, 3.
Thank you.
So, real quick, this is a celebration, and we cannot celebrate until we have some confetti.
1, 2, 3.
It can't be a celebration without confetti. But thank you so much for everyone for coming out today. Please stay, enjoy, socialize, check out Mac's new Corvette outside, and have some of the delicious food that Chartwell's provided. Thank you so much, and thank you.